What's up everybody, Alexander the Day Trading Champ, and in this video we're going to go over how you would have made money today, and I'll give you the secret tip or the secret trick right off the bat, and it's by watching the videos all the way through. Alright, if you watch the video all the way through, last video, you would have known that we talked about shorting equities and gold instead of the S&P 500 because the S&P 500 had ridiculous premiums and it's going to be very hard to get a good percentage return there. Alright, so instead of trying to short the S&P 500, which there still was, like we called out, a 40-point drop intraday, what you needed to do, like we called out, alright, was short equities. Now, if you go and you watch the end of last video, I specifically pointed out a good example. I said, a leader of, equity stocks, right? Equities that you would want to short, right? It would be Apple. And so what are stocks that are similar to Apple? That would be Zoom, Amazon, Shopify. Stocks like this are those equities that you want to be shorting when I'm talking about those. All right, so look at the consistency here, and if you've watched the day trading improve your entries and exits video we've posted on this channel, we've went over the magic reversal time of 9:15, and let's just show you guys, all right, why this was so good and why this worked on so many stocks today. Alright, so 9:15, Apple bounces up to simple moving average, and guess where it's at? It's around 9:15, 9:20-ish time, and then boom, reversal. Alright, then what happens? Alright, now let's look at Amazon. Amazon, it's trading, hits the SMA, 9:15, reverse. Alright, now next stock, Zoom. Alright, boom, boom. It goes on a ridiculous rally, all right? 25 points. How many percent is that? Is that 5%? I'm not sure. I'm not a mathematical wizard off the top of my head, all right? But when you're going that crazy fast up, be ready for a pullback, okay? And that's exactly what we got here. Around 9:15, all right? Same thing happens. Boom, reverse, okay? Then, let's just, these are just a few examples. Now let's go into some more, all right? Shopify. Oops, what the hell? Shopify, 9:15, you don't get the reversal here, all right? But look at that, those 3 out of 4 we went over, and look, let's look at some more, all right? Spotify, boom, 9:15, 9:25, 9:15, yeah, 9:15, reverse, all right? So this is why it's extremely important you're watching the videos to the end, because if you would have saw the title of the video, right, that the market's going to continue dropping, I didn't explain it enough. I should have said that the market, all right, let me show you why the market didn't continue dropping here. So I released this video at around this time, all right, you can go back and see, all right, we had double bottomed, we had not triple bottomed yet. By the time the market was about to open, we had already triple bottomed. This is how you know that we're not going to end lower for the days, when you triple bottom. Like I said, I've repeated myself so many times. If you've been on the channel and you've stuck throughout the videos, right, it's an accumulation of tricks, all right, and every video I'm giving you more and more tricks to put it to your collection, put it in your bag, and you take them out and you use them when you're trading, all right? So what do I always say? If you've seen the videos, I always say that after 3 tops or 3 bottoms, it's very unlikely to break through that last time, or it's very unlikely to go the opposite direction, all right? So if you don't triple bottom here, then we go in the opposite direction for the rest of the day, all right? It just makes sense considering that the dollar wasn't spiking up, all right? Instead, the dollar decided to mostly consolidate, all right? So this is a good indication of how you would know that the market wasn't going to end lower. Think about it. It's common sense, guys. If the market's already down 60 points and you get a triple bottom, what are the chances that it's going to continue lower? Not high at all. That's why you trade with probability, and that's why we knew, though, that we would get some significant intraday bounces. Why? Like I said, because the dollar was consolidating, all right? It was not breaking lower, right? When the market moves up this fast, this quickly, to this magnitude, the dollar should be breaking down, right? But let's bring up the dollar chart, right? So if you've seen the other videos, right, you would know this too. All right, so let's go into this. What is this level, this range that we consolidated at weeks ago, right? It was this 93.5 level. All right, that was the top of that level. And remember, like I said, in previous videos, we've went over how it's going to be very hard to break below this. We pointed that out in the oil video, which, by the way, look at the oil trade. Holy crap, guys. Did we not call this, all right? And you'll have people saying, you're crazy. How could you think oil is going to drop? The thing barely moves, right? The thing barely moves anyway, right? Let's take it out to a broader chart. All right, the thing barely moves. It just trades between 39 and 40.5. But we knew that this thing was going to break lower. All right, look at that. That was absolutely crazy. All right, who else is calling these trades, right? The only time we broke below was like how many 4 weeks ago. All right, and nobody is talking about the oil, but now they're talking about it, right? Now you see it on Bloomberg. They'll be talking about oil dropping today. I know I saw it on the headlines yesterday. All right, so that's why you got to get a good understanding of your charts. That's how you're gonna find trades, before other people do, and that's how you're gonna be ready no matter what the market gives you. All right, so we thought the market was going to continue dropping at first until we get this triple bottom, but like I said, hey guys, clip cut out. But all right, like I said, I'm not going to be there during the day to hold your hand and walk you through every trade. All right, so it's up to you to realize this with the previous knowledge I'm giving you on the channel and all the tricks I'm giving you. All right, so when you see the triple bottom and we're down 60 points already, that's when you should realize that the chances to continue lower that day are way lower. All right, so that should make sense. It's very simple and it's common sense. All right, and here's the thing: is why we know that the drop is still coming, right? How would we know this? All right, let me tell you why. All right, there's no reason to question it. All right, it's very simple. All right, on a day like today, let's zoom out. The dollar, all right, okay, like we've said, they're extremely correlated. So when the dollar goes up, the market should be going down. And when the market goes down, the dollar should be going up. So on a day like today, where the market rips higher after that drop initially, right, the dollar should have tanked all the way down to here, all right, or at least to the bottom of yesterday, all right, but it didn't. It stayed up, and it pretty much was unaffected from start to open, all right, or start to close. Okay, that's how we know that all the market is doing is delaying a further drop, okay, and that's fine. It's normal for things to consolidate, which is exactly what's happening here on the dollar, but that drop will be coming soon, unless all of a sudden, for some reason, the dollar starts to drop, all right, but what is the chart showing us now? All right, it's showing us that there's a huge divergence between the dollar and the S&P 500, okay? Like I said, they should be trading directly the opposite way. Instead, you got dollar rising as well as the market rising. That means that the market's going to drop next, all right? Unless, you get some quick change here, but it's, that's not very likely, all right? And you have a much higher probability of trading the uptrend we went over, all right? Which the uptrend is right here. Let's zoom out. It's right there, all right? Let's zoom out a little more. Oh, that's not the right chart. All right, this uptrend, okay? So you can look at the dollar and you can think it's getting crushed, but really it held its levels here today and it's at the bottom of its range. So all we're doing is delaying the crash or the little drop. It's not necessarily a crash, but we're delaying this drop. So you need to be ready for it and you need to be paying attention to the dollar, the VIX, the futures, everything, all right? So with that being said, if you found the video useful, this was the analysis for today. All right, this is how you could have pretty much mitigated the losses, right, if you just completely thought that the market was going to crash today because Trump got coronavirus, all right? So this is exactly how you could have known that, all right? And the charts don't lie, all right? You just got to react and know how to go off of what the charts are, all right? So conclusion, right? Key point, watch the videos all the way to the end because you're going to miss out on very key important details, right? And ultimately, the market will continue dropping. Today was still a down day, all right? It just ended up recovering a lot of those losses, but that doesn't mean that that's not coming tomorrow or the next day, which would be next week, all right? So if you found the video helpful, drop a like, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos like this. I'm Alexander, the Day Trading Champ. Join the Reddit community. We'll have a link below if you want to, and I will see you guys on the next video.